Hey fellas, today we're going to talk about why training harder in the gym can backfire on you, especially when you get into your 40s and older. And yes, I heard some other guys talking about this when I was in my 40s, and I was like, that's some bull.
See, now that's some bull.
And I started working harder. And yes, it started messing things up. Not only was it, I was doing all right in the gym, but in the bedroom, oh yeah, there was big problems there. Now, that's not supposed to happen.
Hey, what happened?
I was doing 70 push-ups, I was doing my 20 dips, I was getting my sprints in, the pull-ups, I was doing it all. And then I had to start planning my romantic nights around my gym schedule because something wasn't working right. Now, when you're choosing between the gym and the bedroom, yeah, something's fundamentally off.
What the f*** is going on here?
And it took me 2 years to figure this out. Here's what nobody told me, and honestly, fellas, yeah, I was pissed, and you'll be pissed too if you don't pay attention. And hey, this is Brian, AKA Uncle B, the men's performance coach, and yeah, this is what we do on this channel. We talk about men's health and their performance, and I like coming up with stuff that you never heard of, and I guarantee you never heard of this. So let me go ahead and get into it. So there I was in my mid 40s, been training my whole life. I know what to do in the gym. And I had this belief, and you probably had this one too, right? You're supposed to go harder. The effort equals the results. And so you push harder, you stay consistent, you add more volume, and the results are going to come just like I thought it would. And something wasn't right.
Something ain't right.
I was feeling good in the moment. You get that pump, you get that post-workout high. But by noon, yeah, I'd be dragging, needing coffee just to function. And of course, I blame age. This is what happens when you hit 40, you hit 50. But here's what didn't make sense. I was doing everything right. I was training, I was eating clean, I was getting my sleep in. What was going on? And there is a reason for this. And when I did the research and found out, I wanted to throw my phone across the room because basically I've been sabotaging myself for all these years. Here's what actually happens. When you train hard, you're doing your HIIT, you're doing your heavy lifting, you're getting your sprints in, your body is going into battle mode. That means basically your cortisol is going to spike and your adrenaline is going to flood your body. That is good. This is stimulus. This was supposed to happen. But here's what nobody tells you. The workout isn't where you get stronger, it's your recovery is where you get stronger. Well, you can see that from your sleep. That's when your testosterone goes up, your immune system goes up, and your muscles build. We got that, right? Recover only happens when your body has the all clear signal, basically saying that the battle's over, time to rebuild. And if you didn't check out last week's video where I talked about how this affects your sleep, yeah, you need to check that out too, because it affects your sleep and your workouts and your sex life, because I never gave my body that signal. I finished doing the workout. You know how it is. You finish the workout, you go hit the showers, and you're off to whatever you're doing. I thought I was recovering just doing the sleep part. I wasn't. My body was stuck in battle mode for hours. You finish at the gym at 6 a.m., you still in battle mode at 10 to 11 a.m. And when your cortisol stays elevated, it directly undermines your testosterone, your blood flow, your energy, and everything else, including the bedroom. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The fix isn't what you think. I guarantee that.
What do you mean?
It's not more rest days. It's not training less. It's not just taking supplements. It's a 10-minute practice that looks like absolutely nothing.
What?
But it changes everything. Your nervous system has two modes: battle mode and recover mode. The problem isn't getting into battle mode. You're there every day. Even in your head. You got that Netflix bill, do you, don't you? There isn't a problem getting into battle mode, going to the gym. Heck, just being in traffic will put you in battle mode.
Slow down, everyone! Calm down! It's not a race! Stop rushing!
The problem is getting stuck there. Think of it like this. Doing a hard workout and just going for it afterwards, just doing whatever, is like going at 70 miles an hour and then slamming into a parking space. The engine is still running, the transmission is grinding, everything's still revved up, but you've just stopped. The oscillation is different. The switch between the two, that's what you need to pay attention to. That's when you're letting the engine idle down. It's a deliberate bridge between stress and recovery. Battle mode to rebuild mode. Even studies in Tai Chi and slow movement show that guys who do this lower their cortisol, have better workouts, have a better life. So what does this actually look like? Because yeah, it's gonna feel sort of weird, almost idiotic.
If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid.
But here it is. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go into ultra slow motion. Steve Austin jumping over a building. Some people get that. Yes, my hands are moving. And I mean slow. I mean, the goal isn't to stretch. The goal isn't to get some speed. The goal isn't to pump blood. The goal is the actual opposite of what you've been doing. Getting from here to here should take 10 seconds. And as soon as you think you're going fast, slow even further. It sounds sort of off, right?
Yeah.
But when you do it with full attention, you're paying attention to every millimeter. And by the way, you can not just move your hand, you can move your arm, you can move your head. It's not a question of trying to get everything going. You just want one part of your body, maybe just your hands, going as slow as possible. I know. What? Yes. Your heart rate drops. Your shoulders release, your jaw unclenches, but don't let your ego get in the way. This is where the real training actually starts counting for you, especially as you get older. Now, let me tell you what happens if you skip this part. You keep training and you never give your body the all clear signal. It's like, hey, stop battling. Your body will adapt, but not in the way that you want it to. The rebuild signal that you should have gets weaker. Cortisol becomes your baseline. The exhaustion stops being after the work and starts being all of the time. You tell yourself it's age, it's not. It's your nervous system, it's your fascia. We're gonna be talking about that a lot. Your fascia is stuck in an endless loop of stress. And here's the part that you should be concerned about. It compounds. Look at football players, wrestlers, dudes who work their body to the bone all through their young age, and then all of a sudden everything's stuck. We're not just talking about the injury, we're talking about getting out of bed stuck. Your body literally forgets how to switch to the off position. So imagine being 55 and your system has forgotten how to slow down. You're permanently wired, permanently underperforming in the bedroom, in the gym, in the boardroom. You're just getting older faster.
No, don't like that.
Because when it comes to your body, control isn't how hard you push, control is how much you rebuild. Control is how fast you can recover. Hey, you gotta have these two things. You need to have your full intensity when you need it, and you have to have your full recovery when you need it. Your full recovery is needed every time. That separates the guys who are still performing in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, and the guys who are in their 40s who are still just, I'm gonna bang my way through this and now I'm just tired, and they drop off. This is not a nice to have, this is the difference. So what happened when I started doing this? Well, yeah, it started working. Well, I mean, the first couple of weeks, you really didn't feel anything. I was like, this is dumb, this isn't making any sense. But around week 3, things started shifting. We're talking about, I didn't have the energy gaps and fall offs at 2:00 p.m. My afternoon energy came back. Recovery between sessions, and this is the most important part for the guys who like working out, yes, you'll be able to work out more because you add in your recovery immediately after the workout. You become stronger than you had been in years. You're just basically giving your body what it's missing. You want to stop fighting your biology and start working with it.
Feeling good, Louis.
So here's what I want you to do. After your next hard workout, hey, just find yourself a little spot, slow down. It doesn't need to be something that's very noticeable. You either sit down or you can be standing up and you can turn your head real slow. Just don't make it look creepy, man. You're looking at her and turning your head real slow.
Brother,
But yeah, that's it. You're just gonna get your deep breathing in, and it really changes everything. The science is solid, the science is there. We're gonna be following up with this with another video, getting into this even deeper, because this will change your life. This will make you younger. And hey, of course, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I mean, we had a little bit of time to talk about it here, but I got the instructions down below. Just go ahead and click on the link, and yeah, you got the whole protocol for you to start using this right away. It's simple to do. You just need the right information so you can do it correctly. So go ahead and make sure you subscribe. You hit that like button. Oh, by the way, please share this. Share this with guys, because we have a lot of guys who are like, I can't get to sleep, I can't work out correctly, my body is breaking down. It's because they don't understand this concept. It can change their life, it'll change yours. And hey, this is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.